Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tasya Aulia. I am the LSPR Communication and Business Institute Indonesia student, under the supervision of Mr. Bonar Sirait as my mentor and my lecturer. I am here to talk to you about a climate change issue that is very important for the sustainable world. So, what is the climate change? Climate change, or now people are calling as the crisis of our time, is a global phenomenon of climate transformation characterized by the changes in the usual climate of the planet regarding temperatures, precipitation, and wind that are especially caused by human activities. The world leaders are meeting for talk about the climate crisis and how to slow it down. They're under pressure from millions of people around the world are calling for a concrete action. Based on the data, the carbon dioxide level in our atmosphere over 100,000 years, and the causes is industrial revolution. We started breaking CO2 records at 1950 and we haven't stopped since. Why? Well, scientists say there's a 95% chance that human activity is the cause we've been burning more and more fossil fuels like oil and coal, which release CO2 to power our home, factories, airplanes, and cars. Global climate change influences the economic performance of all countries, and Indonesia is no exception. Under climate change, Indonesia is predicted to experience temperature increase of approximately 0.8 degrees Celsius by 2030. Moreover, rainfall patterns are predicted to change with the rainy season ending earlier and the length of rainy season becoming shorter. There's also a lot more of us. The global population has tripled in the past 70 years and we're gonna consuming more products from animals that release another pollutant. So all those gases are released into the air, and when the sunlight gets into the Earth's atmosphere, some of the heat gets trapped and the planet gets warmer. That's what they're called as the greenhouse effect. But the concern is not about the Earth is getting warmer. Johan Rockstrom, as Director Potsdam Institute for Climate Impact Research, said it's happening since 10,000 years ago. The UN said that right now, our world is 1 degree hotter than pre-industrial times that around the 1800. But that's still okay. But the problem is speed. Because right now, the world tracked to hit 1.5 degrees in only 10 years. And if we don't slow that warming down, it could be so dangerous for us. Seven Suzuki, as climate activist, said that climate change affects so many things such as the weather. The sea levels are rising about 3 millimeters a year because seawater expands as temperatures get warmer. Melting ice, the glacier, also add trillions of tons of fresh water into our ocean. People around the world already losing their homes, and if things carry on, millions more of us will have to pack it too. Entire coastal city could be underwater within 80 years, like Miami in the US or Osaka in Japan. Entire island nation in the Pacific could completely disappear. In 2016, the world leaders signed called Paris Agreement, and the big pitch is to cap temperatures rising by 1.5 degrees or maximum of 2. Countries set their own targets on how much CO2 they emit, but 3 years after the agreement, global CO2 levels are still going up. John Christensen, as a lead author United Nations 2019, in the emission gap report said that CO2 emissions have been going up the last year by 2%, so that actually above the average of the last 10 years. It started to increase again and it doesn't look so good. Donald Trump, the US president, said that US will cease all the implementation of the non-binding Paris Accord and the draconian financial and economic burdens the agreement imposes on our country. US, one of the world's bigger polluters, has pulled out of the Paris deal. Russia and China are accused of not giving themselves ambitious targets in the first place. Turkey and Poland want to build more power plants that use coal. On the other hand, There's positive momentum, but there's more awareness. And some countries are making progress. India, Morocco, and the Gambia have massive renewable energy projects, but the expert says what's needed now is an even bigger push to change everything about the way we run our world. Business as usual has got to change. Politics as usual has got to change. In order to combat that, we have to change the system that has allowed it to happen. And everyone can do that by shifting the renewable energy, reducing the use of cars by use the train, cycle more and eat less meat, and also consume a bit more carefully. The truth is that those everyday things that are going to change. Even coffee could run out if farmers can grow it. So, the expert advice is down to all of us to change our ways and shake things up, or climate change is going to do it for us. Alright guys, I would like to thank you for your attention and hope that this sharing session give all of you a clear understanding of what climate change issues. Have a great sustainable world guys. Thank you.